Hey there, Captain Mutant here. Some months back, BrickTrolls came to my outpost and offered me blueprints for a small flying saucer. Our engineers quickly got to work to figure out what made the saucer tick and see if they could replicate its design. It really is a small ship with a couple of boosters at the back, some controls, and room for a mug. Our first revision made the cockpit a little larger, increasing the depth of the vehicle by 1 brick to make sure a pilot could fit inside without resorting to radical surgery. A couple of sensors were added, as well as 2 forward laser cannons, because, as Captain Kirk famously said,
"We come in peace, but we'll defend ourselves if necessary."
Increasing the depth of the saucer by 1 brick also allowed us to lower the boosters. It was functional, but we weren't happy with the result. Revision 2's biggest contribution was replacing the bladed landing gear with articulated feet, and we accommodated a 3rd booster at the back. But the top still didn't feel right. For one thing, there were huge gaps inside the main circular section, and simulated test flights revealed potential instabilities, so more work had to be done. Revision 3 was a radical departure, so much so in fact that we felt it needed a new paint job. The gaps on top of the saucer were filled, which gave us an opportunity to add exhaust vents at the back. The other major change was the inclusion of small wings, and more gribbling was added to the underside. Revision 4 added more stabilizing rods at the rear of the craft, and 2 large curved fins at the front. Those fins made the craft look like a beetle, which meant we had to do something with the undercarriage if we were going to keep to the insect similarity, which we did. So we increased the number of landing legs from 4 to 6. We were quite happy with this revision, but we realized that although a crew member could fit inside, they couldn't if they were wearing a spacesuit, and that's not much use if you're going to be exploring strange new worlds. That's the thing with engineers. Sometimes the most obvious requirement isn't immediately considered. So back to the drawing board we went. But what we came up with next is a story for another time. Until then, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll speak to you next time.